Hej, hej, w poprzednim odcinku dotarliśmy pod obóz sojuszu, gdzie jest uwięziona matka Siory. Żeby polepszyć nasze relacje ze Siorą i zawiązać jakiś bliższy kontakt, musimy jej pomóc odzyskać tą matkę. Zobaczymy, jak tutaj sytuacja.
Halt! Who goes there?
Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Oh, well, you can come in, Your Excellency. But this savage, on the other hand...
Am I the one you call a savage, Renaigse?
This young lady is the princess of her people and she is with me. As such, I would appreciate if you let us through.
Very well, Your Excellency. Please go and find the captain. I'd feel better knowing that he gave you his endorsement.
Dobrze. Sprawdzimy sobie tablicę ogłoszeń. Skradziony towar. Zwalczanie szkodników. Nie wiem, czy wszystkie zadania będziemy robić. O, tu jest kapitan. Ale weźmiemy je. W razie czego je weźmiemy. Może gdzieś po drodze się trafi w naszych podróżach. Te turbany.
Who are you?
Desade. Legate of the merchant congregation. Why are you at war against the natives?
Because they reject our presence. They've been attacking us for months. These savages, they stubbornly refuse civilization, and our men pay the price. We can't let them slaughter us without reacting.
Since you arrived here, you have destroyed the forest and ripped open the earth. And people disappear in our villages.
Buźkę ma ładnie
The
zrobione.
Almenawi first. We are only defending ourselves. And we are the savages.
Since we've defeated you, you can believe what you like. Anything else?
Allow me to introduce Siora, the daughter of Queen Bladnid, whom you faced on the battlefield. We understand that you brought her mother here, and I would like to negotiate her liberation.
A liberation? That'll prove difficult. She's dead.
No! You let her die! You may even have finished her off like an agonizing animal!
We didn't need to. When we collected her up from the battlefield, she was severely wounded. She died on the way to the camp.
I want to see her body, on Almenawi. Please. I must see her.
Can we see her, Captain?
If you're the one who's asking, Your Excellency, it should be possible.
No.
We're in luck. We were thinking about getting rid of it, but we received the order to keep her body. It's still at the infirmary. Ask the doctor. He'll show it to you.
Okay.
Thank you, Captain.
Myślałem, że będziemy je odbijać, a ona nie żyje.
I'm terribly sorry.
Let's go see her now. I need to.
I'm sorry, pretty flower. I really am. The
Good.
infirmary must be the building on the right, near the camp entrance. Let's go.
Kwiatuszku, jaki restaurant w ogóle.
Who are you? Are you looking for a doctor?
I am the legate of the congregation, and this is Siora, the daughter of the queen whose remains you're keeping.
I would like to see her. I need to see her. Please.
My condolences, madam. The body of your mother is back there, in the room on the left.
No dobra.
Maty. No.
I should give you some privacy while you're mourning. We won't be far.
And the varstir to mater. Men sida denon mil flichteman. I must take her with me, on Almenawi. We must perform the rituals.
The captain said that he was instructed to keep her body. It will not be easy to convince him to disobey.
I do not care about the captain's orders. She is my mother. She must be given back to the earth.
So, let's go back to see him and try to make him change his mind.
You can try, but with all due respect, I doubt that you will succeed. He will not want to draw attention to himself by disobeying this order.
What do you mean?
I believe he is a traitor, and that he made a deal with Telemi.
Those are some serious accusations, even for a member of the guard. Why would you believe such a thing?
I overheard a conversation that got me thinking, and I also saw certain documents.
We could use them to pressure him. Did you take them?
No, that would be too risky. I do not want to get into trouble, but I suppose they would still be amongst his other belongings.
Czyli szykuje się jakaś...
through this place without protesting.
Most of the guards returned to Hikmet after the battle was over. If you are discreet, you should be able to enter the officer's building.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Shouldn't you ask the captain first? Maybe he'll change his mind.
You're right. Let's try talking to him before rummaging through the camp.
Dobra, pierw z nim pogadamy. Tak jak sugeruję. Może się uda.
Your Excellency, what do you want?
We would like to retrieve the remains of the Queen. Bring her back to her people and her family.
That will not be possible, Your Excellency. As I told you, the governor specifically asked us to keep her. He wants her delivered to one of his scholars who wanted to study her.
75%, żeby go przekonać. Albo nalegaj. 75% to jest dużo, próbujemy.
You have lost a lot of men in this battle. How would you feel if someone prevented you from giving them a proper burial? If you knew that their corpses were going to be given to some scholars to be dissected, wouldn't you want to have them back?
You have a way with words, Your
Udało się.
Excellency. Yes, I would like to give them a proper grave. Take her with you. I'll find an excuse to give the governor's men when they come.
Thank you, Captain. There. We managed to convince him in the end.
No i pięknie.
We'll be able to bring the body of your mother back to your village.
Then let's go. I am eager to reunite with the Celt and talk to them.
A, tutaj jest ta wioska. Może użylibyśmy podróży, co? Zamiast... Wyjść bezpośrednio... O, idealnie. Bezpośrednio do wioski. O to nam chodziło. Pięknie. Fajnie, że gra przyspiesza niektóre rzeczy, że zamiast biec taki kawał. Oczywiście okradamy im chatę. Złote monety, amunicja. No i dalej se stójcie, a my będziemy teraz was okradać. Dobra,
Iselt,
pogadajmy.
our mother, I know Siora. And the worst hearsay. Some men delivered her remains here. They said that it was thanks to you. And the Renagze legend, thank you. We will be able to pay homage to our mother. Why are there mind shakers here, Iselt? I meant to tell you about it. They came saying that our mother had made an agreement with Teleme. But Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I do not like this, Iselt. These people want to drive us away from the land.
Ooh.
I know. But we need help after the defeat. And they say that she made a promise set in stone. The spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange they'd help us against the lions. This is impossible. Mater would never have done such a thing. They are lying, I'm certain of it. They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, we cannot break it. And we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals. We must verify it. I will not stand there while these mind shakers take our village.
Siora serdecznie, reputacja +3. No dobra. I co teraz? To jest koniec zadania już? Myślałem, że z tymi mindshakerami pogadamy. Sekret książąt. Sekret księcia, przepraszam. Ekspedycja naukowa. W pobocznych nie ma Siory. A misje to są te dodatkowe, co żeśmy sobie wzięli. No dobra. Kurde, i teraz... Teraz co? Idziemy rozbić obóz i obóz ekspedycyjny uczonych znaleźć? Tak zrobimy. To też jest jedno z głównych zadań, więc polecimy z głównymi zadaniami. Nie ma co panikować. O, jest miejsce obozu. Że ja tego wcześniej nie zauważyłem. Ten dymek jest taki rzucający się w oczy. Weźmiemy sobie Petrusa do drużyny, bo to teraz jego będzie dużo doliczyło, a Kurta wyrzucimy. On jest podejrzliwy, a ona jest dla nas serdeczna.
I'm sorry about what happened to your mother.
Pogadamy.
How are you feeling?
Unwell? I am angry, and I feel an immense void within me. I blame myself for not having been on this battlefield with her.
Powiedz, że rozumiesz, opowiedz jej o pożegnaniu, powiedz jej, że nie powinna się obwiniać. Powiem, że
I
rozumiem.
understand and I'm really sorry. I wish I could have arrived here in time to prevent this war.
Thank you, Honol Manawi, but it was too late. I should have realized this and stayed by my mother's side. Anything else?
Do you have anyone, a friend perhaps, whom you can talk to in this trying time?
I usually confide in my sister, but she's suffering too. And I think she resents me for not having been there when our mother needed me.
Ale ja jestem. O,
I know we've only known each other for a little while, but if you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
Thank you, Honol Manawi. You are a good person. And I'm glad that you are my friend. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
nie wskoczyło, że reputacja do góry coś tam, no? Szkoda. Walczymy czy olewamy? Walczymy. Biegniemy dalej. Ale. Niszczyciele. Potężni niszczyciele. Podróż. Przepytaj Petrusa, nie? O. Posterunek, obóz na Zacisznej Polanie, rezydencja. Rezydencja.
Have you
Tu go mogę.
considered my proposition?
What was it again, precisely?
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. She is a formidable woman. I fear
What do you have in mind?
diplomacy is not only a matter of if we have
How could we...
everyone.
It is a very good idea.
I understand. Come and find
I
me.
understand. Coś dziwnie się obraz zrobił. O!
I had a meeting with Admiral Cabral concerning what we found in those ruins. She said she was bound by a pact that kept her from answering questions on the subject.
The Nords are nothing more than mercenaries of the oceans. I suppose that she
Dziwnie
was
się ten
something
obraz ułożył.
strange.
Effectively. She told me that her men posted at San Mateus met with some problems, and she advised me to speak to you. Does that make sense?
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about.
A raczej o kim?
A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it for yourself at San Mateus. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Ptolemy and refuse to express their faith openly. It is possible they have decided to target the Nords. We will need to speak with those on Ptolemy lands. And of course seek out the Bishop Domitius.
Bishop Domitius.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Take care, my child. Dobrze. Idziemy tam. Jak już go przepytaliśmy i ruszyliśmy to zadanie, to zobaczymy, jak to się dalej rozwija. Wow! List od sekretarza ambasady. Wasza miłość. W ambasadzie zjawiła się grupa tubylców z prośbą o spotkanie z tobą. Ponieważ nie mogli cię znaleźć, prosili mnie o przekazanie waszej miłości informacji o miejscu w lesie, w którym będą czekać. Dodam, że wydawali się dosyć wzburzeni i agresywni, więc zależą mu ostrożność. Z wyrazami szacunku. Inkwizycja. Tutaj. No idziemy od razu. O! Pewnie inkwizytorzy chcą mnie zaciukać. Ale ja. Tego się nie spodziewałem. Ale sprytna pułapka, co? No jestem w szoku. Dobrze, że mamy biskupa ze sobą. Granaty. Tamtędy powinien iść. Uciekam. O, nie ucieknę. No, oni są słabi, ten się zbugował. Proszę bardzo. Tu muszę się cofnąć. Krótko. Złą drogę obrałem. Już zobaczyłem wejście do góry i od razu hop. Zamiast przemyśleć, że to tajna droga wzdłuż góry. Okej. Tak jak ja mam tu wleźć? Tu szedłem dobrze. A, dobra. Widzę. Tajna droga. Niezła pułapka. A to faktycznie tubylcy.
I come because of a message that was sent to me.
Wait. This is the Onol Menawi of the Lugay the Blau. The one we wanted to talk to.
By the enlightened, look at this body. These people have killed an inquisitor, and they probably made us come here so that we too meet the same fate.
I doubt it. They would have attacked us immediately. Let's see what they have to say to us. I came following the instructions you had left the secretary of our embassy, but I wasn't expecting to find you near the corpse of a member of the Ordo Luminis.
And we didn't think that the Onol Menawi we were told about would come with another son.
Stop. This one is different. And we need their help. We were told that there was a man different from the other in Naixe amongst the Lugay and Blau. Someone who sometimes helped our people. This is why we talked to the man in the large house. But we don't really know who you are.
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. It means that I am in charge of the diplomacy with the other nations. And yes, I have helped your people a few times.
I think he's the one who came to our village to interrogate our Mal about our rituals. We can't trust him.
Before speaking of trust, maybe you should tell me why you made me come here.
2 nights ago, we attacked a group of Red Suns who were taking away some of our people. Many of them fled. But we captured this man, and we made him talk. We wanted to know where they took our brothers. And he talked about a secret camp.
Why would the Inquisition take natives to a secret camp?
To confuse their minds. They torture them until they renounce the truth and praise the sun. This Red Sun was mocking us. He said they would burn us, like the others. He had killed some of my brothers, so I killed him.
I don't have a lot of affection for the Ordo Luminis, but I doubt this man deserved such a fate.
And did our people deserve to be burned?
No, of course not. That's not what I meant.
If what you say is true, then indeed, we cannot let the Inquisitors
pozwolimy.
continue. But because you killed him, we can only take your word for it.
Maybe not. The Red Sun had a key on him. And also some words sealed in bark.
O,
We
są
do not
dowody.
know how to set them free. But the Renaigse do, don't they?
The letter ordered this man to join the escort party of a group of natives. This partly confirms what you told me.
Do the words say where the camp is located?
No, but the address of the Inquisitor is written.
What is an address?
This is how we refer to the place we live in. I suppose the key you found is the key to his door.
So you can go to his house and look for more words.
I suppose so.
You must do it. Or the suns will keep burning our people.
No dobra,
What's your
zajmiemy
opinion,
się tym.
Petrus?
This warrior isn't wrong, even though I disapprove of her methods. If we let the Ordo Luminis continue to do this, we will have the same problems with the natives as the Alliance.
Very well. I will go visit this man's home. I will come back to you if I learn anything more.
Hurry. Our brothers may be dying in the meantime. Go back to town. We'll wait for you.
No dobra. Otwórzmy sobie mapkę. Czy to jest gdzieś po drodze? Tak. Idealnie po drodze. Idziemy odwiedzić kilka miejsc. No i dobra, widzę, że robi się ciekawie. Jest inkwizycja, która ma swoje brutalne metody, zbyt brutalne niż normalni ludzie, którzy chcieliby kogoś nawrócić na swoją wiarę. Nie mi to oceniać, palić innych nie pozwolimy, nawet słuchajcie, biskup Petrus jest z nami w tym, więc będziemy bronić ich dobra. Jest tablica ogłoszeń i wszędzie to słońce. Symbolika jest bardzo ważna. Tawerna strażników. Jest. Rynek Edenu i jest dom. Użyj klucza. Elegancko.
Qualms rummaging through the secrets of the living, but the dead on the other hand. I feel like I'm desecrating a tomb.
Jest list. Pragnę pogratulować Ci pracy i niezachwialnego zaangażowania w nasz projekt obozu nawrócenia. Dzięki Tobie i Twojemu oddaniu byliśmy w stanie sprowadzić wielu dzikusów na drogę światła. Gdy wrócisz do naszej siedziby, w swojej skrzyni znajdziesz kilka nowych wytycznych i rozkazów dotyczących kontynuuj Cię w swojej opiece. Inkwizytor Honorius.
This letter mentions a secret camp. Apparently our man was involved in its creation. It also talks about a chest he would have had in the quarters of the Order, here in San Mateus. We may find clues there that will allow us to discover the location of the camp. If this chest exists, there must be a key. It has to be here. Let's continue searching. It's a key. Most likely the key to a chest, with the emblem of the Ordo Luminis. I don't think we'll find anything else here. Let's leave and see what this chest contains.
Dobra. Oho. Oni chyba na nas czekali, co? Haha, chciałem przejść.
Who are you? And what are you doing in Father Claudius's home?
Desade, I'm the legate of the congregation.
My colleague has been away for the last few days. May I know exactly what it is about your status as a diplomat that gives you the right to enter his home in his absence?
To be truthful, my friend is only accompanying me. I am the one who was visiting this home, precisely because I was hoping to find out where Father Claudius might be. I was sent by the Cardinal Mother, of course.
Really? Well, I find that very strange. Why would the Mother Cardinal ask that some strangers who do not belong to our order try to find him?
How would we know? Perhaps you want us to go find her together. I'm sure she'll be delighted to see how you've been treating the representative of one of her allies.
That won't be necessary, but know that I am keeping an eye on them.
As you wish. I hope I don't see you again, Father.
This snake gave up too quickly. I suspect that we'll soon meet our new friend again.
We should make use of this moment of respite to go visit the quarters of the Order and find the chest there. Let's hope they aren't infested with members of the Inquisition.
No właśnie. Teraz mamy tyle zadań tutaj w okolicy do zrobienia. No ale dobra, jak już jesteśmy tutaj, to wejdźmy tutaj i w sumie tam było wejście. Dowiedzmy się, o co chodzi z tymi nautami. I co to jest za problem. O, jest. Drugi oficer.
You are from the congregation,
Hello, sir.
are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet. Your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Zaraz jak u Wolverina,
You've been having
Fernando.
problems with a few citizens of Teleme. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared, and I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so.
Pewnie są w tym samym obozie.
I implore you.
O, 2 zadania za jednym razem.
Thanks. I've got everything I need.
It would appear that the Ordo Luminous has been up to mischief again. Their foolish zealousness has been causing us a lot of problems. If we let them, they burn the entire world and leave it to the enlightened to sort out the good from the bad.
We should talk to some other sailors at the port. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, they may be able to give us some information.
Pogadamy z nautami. Tak? Tak.
Good day. I'm looking for several sailors. Some naughts that
Zobaczymy, co
disappeared
nam
a few days
powiedzą.
ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the mage inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Knots are up to.
And what do these mage inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the inquisitors roaming around the island.
Dokładka nautów tam jest. Chodźmy do niej.
Good day. I'm looking for 2 men, naughts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do.
Jaki ma głosik,
3
co?
or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor, a nice fellow.
A tak wygląda.
Telling these stories.
Nie pasuje do
He
głosu.
was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to, you can imagine, and well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. If we find inquisitors there,
O.
they'll certainly know more than
Tawerna
the
jest
ones
coraz
we see
bliżej
here.
naszego miejsca. Więc lecimy pod tawernę. Od razu później po tawernie zbadamy sobie tego inkwizytora biurko. Fajnie by było, jakby się okazało, że i nautów i tubylców porywają w dokładnie to samo miejsce. 2 pieczenie na jednym ogniu byśmy mieli. Usmażone.
We're approaching the tavern.
If you hope to hear some secrets,
Oho.
we should be a little more.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seemed to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Nauts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
You are mistaken, my son. You've been misinformed.
You do know that lying is forbidden in the sacred texts. Lies from someone as pious as yourself.
Petrus. All politics. Why am I not surprised to see you playing the lawyer to
Załatwił go.
infidels?
Remember your manners, Aloysius, and tell us politely what this is about. The
Petrus
Mother
musi mieć
Cardinal
wysokie
will be most
stanowisko,
saddened
nie?
to hear that you have shown aggression to an emissary, and you know she'll listen to me.
I do not appreciate this attempt at intimidation. But very well. Since you insist, these Nauts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call
Nieładnie.
upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
These Inquisitors really don't realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
Uwolnij uwięzionych nautów. Dobra, ale pierw skoczymy sobie... Chociaż w sumie tu mamy od razu obok, nie? Tak. Zajmiemy się tym od razu obok. A wy... Pamiętajcie, że można subskrybować ten kanał, oceniać filmy, komentować i przybijać łapkę w górę. Co będzie dalej, dowiecie się już w następnym odcinku, a ja za wami żegnam się. Miłego weekendu, wszystkiego dobrego, cześć, pa!